Even if you're not aware of it, you're always telling yourself stories, whether they are good or bad, but you're always telling yourself. So why not make it good? And how do we make it good? I will explain all of this in this video. But before we get into this, subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment down below if you have any questions. I would love to answer you guys. And also share it with someone that you feel like this information is going to resonate with. Welcome to my channel. I'm your guardian angel, and in this video I'm going to tell you all about how to have a positive self-talk with yourself and how to make it all believable and tell yourself good stories. This is related with manifestation, by the way, because whenever you are trying any manifestation technique and you kind of get this pockets of anxiety or like this pockets of time where you start doubting everything, what are you supposed to do in that moment? And that's what I'm going to explain it here. First of all, whenever you are trying any manifestation technique, for example, you're affirming to yourself and you are saying, I'm rich, I'm a millionaire, for example. And suddenly you start doubting yourself and feel like, oh, but I don't even have $1,000 in my bank account. How am I a millionaire? Like, how do I have $1 million in my bank account? I don't believe it. And sometimes you might get this that I don't feel like I'm worthy of being rich. Why would I be rich? Like, in order to become rich, don't I have to work hard? Don't I have to earn this $1 million? All these like negative thoughts we get, and we start telling ourselves stories that, oh, but money doesn't go on trees, but being rich is bad, and being poor is kind of relatable because all of my friends are broke, so I shouldn't become rich because they would leave me, and all of those stuff. I had all of these thoughts as well, and I had to tell myself good stories because I was telling myself bad stories already, like we all are. But how to tell yourself a good story and how to make it believable, because you cannot like completely check out from reality and say, but I deserve to be a millionaire. Obviously I do. And you have to make it believable, right? So how do we do that? It's just, I told myself, I'll give myself as an example. I was like, money doesn't grow on trees. We have to earn the $1 million. And I'm like, okay, I asked myself this question, that do you think that all the millionaires have worked hard? No, because 18-year-old people, 16-year-old boys studying in high school, they are becoming millionaires. Do you think they are working hard? Do you think they are working so many hours along with studying in high school? Do you think that's even possible? No. So working hard, cross, like you don't have to work hard to earn money. And okay, worthy of being money. Like there are so many Nepo babies out there. I don't even want to name. You probably have 2 or 3 in your mind. They don't even work hard. They don't do anything. They just get this money because their parents are rich. Do you think they have to earn the money? Do you think they have to prove their worth? Do you think they have to say that, oh, but I have to prove myself that I'm so worthy and then only I will get my trust fund? No, they don't have to prove it. So you don't have to earn the money. You don't have to believe that, oh, if I want money, that means that I have to work hard. So we are just disintegrating these two beliefs that we are having. So I'm telling myself these stories. These are the good stories. I feel like, oh, I don't think everyone works hard. I don't think every millionaire out there is working hard. They are making money in their sleep. They are making money while they are traveling in yachts. They are making money when they are like cruising on Caribbean islands or whatever the rich people do. They are not working hard. They are not worthy. And to be honest, half of them are not even good people. And don't you sometimes look at someone and feel like, why does this person have so much money? He's a bad person. Like he doesn't even treat people with kindness. And we see that a lot of arrogant people becoming rich. You don't even have to be a good person. You don't have to even be kind. I can say that with 1000% conviction that you, the person who is watching this video, is a good person. And sometimes being a good person is such a big hindrance in our way, and feel like I am a good person. Bad things happen to good people. You are standing in your own way. You are telling yourself these stories. So you have to tell yourself good stories. Like I said myself this bad story, like bad people are rich people are bad, or something like that. You can tell yourself good stories. Like I see that there are a lot of rich people who are actually philanthropists, who are actually donating a lot of money. They are doing something good in this world. You can take examples of many celebrities that you love. And imagine if you become rich, it is actually going to work in other people's favor as well. Because If you become rich, your family would become rich, your friends would become rich as well, because you will give them advice so that they can become rich as well. And you can give them gifts. You can shower your family with gifts. You can donate a lot of things. You can donate a lot of money to your favorite charities, any cause that you feel like might be like education, might be world hunger. You can do so much things. Like you can do so much when you become rich. Do you even realize you would feel so financially free that you would have so much time on your hand? You would have so many opportunities, is what I'm trying to say. So I just went off track with the whole money thing, but I'm just using the desire of being a millionaire as an example of telling yourself good stories. You can do it in different ways. You can visualize, you can self talk, like talk to yourself, like I'm talking to myself right now, and you guys, or you can script, you can write it down, that write down good stories, like good things about being rich. I literally did this. I sat down and wrote, and then at some point I got tired of scripting, so I started talking to myself, because I don't know, right now self talk is working really good for me. So that's what I did. So you can literally like sit down and talk to yourself, like, okay, so what are the benefits of becoming a rich? Like, how would my life become so easier if I become rich? So tell yourself those stories. Like I said, you can donate to different charities, you can actually do something good in this world, you can help your family, you can help your friends, you can do so much once you become rich. So, and you would start feeling this positive energy that, oh my god, yes, actually being rich is going to help me so much. Being rich is actually good for the world as well, because you're going to help so many people. You know what I mean? Same thing you can say about, for example, if you have a YouTube channel, or if you're trying to be a content creator on social media, then you can say that as I grow, as I become famous, I'm going to provide more and more content to more people. I'm going to provide education or maybe entertainment to a lot of people. I'm going to actually spread happiness. I'm going to make everyone happy. And the more famous I become, the more entertaining and the more happier other people would become as well. You know what I mean? So try to tell yourself stories, good stories, in a way that it would benefit other people as well. Because I see that the biggest thing about being a good person is that we think about others a lot more than we think about ourselves, you know? So that's why you can, so that's how you can focus on yourself and focus on the world as well. Like, I'm helping people. This is actually working out for them as well, and it is working out for me. And another thing is, if you are someone who has a lot of childhood trauma, and I think everyone has self worth issues and childhood trauma, and we are constantly telling ourselves this bad stories in our head. Like, for example, let's take love life, for example. Then we are constantly telling ourselves that, oh, but wherever I work, I always find a creep who's always like making my life hell. Or it would be like, every boyfriend I have is toxic, every boyfriend I have ends up cheating on me. You know, bad stories like that. You are constantly telling yourself this story. And yes, it has happened to you one time, but that doesn't mean that it has to happen to you every single time, because you keep repeating the story in your head over and over. This is happening to you again. Like, you're repeating the old story. Start telling yourself good stories, okay? Tell yourself that, okay, this one time it happened, that's fine, but now I'm going to change the story. How do you do that? For that, you have to get into a really hypnotic, like deep sleep, drowsy state. You can actually search upon YouTube like hypnotic music or like calm music, anything. Lie down on your bed and listen to this music with your headphones in, okay? And as you are lying down, listening to this hypnotic, calm music, and you're taking deep breaths, try to go back to your past, the past that was so difficult for you, so painful for you, that you still keep telling yourself that, oh my god, I don't deserve love because that happened to you. And that happened to me. That means that I would never deserve love, that I would never get love in my life, you know, stuff like that. So go back to your past. I know it would be painful, but I'm telling you, it would work in your favor. I have done this. I have relived all of my painful childhood traumatic memories again and again, just to revise those memories. Now you're living it, you're in pain, and you feel all the hurt, you know, coming in your body, and you feel like, oh, I'm living this all over again. Then what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to flip the reality. For example, imagine your boyfriend being doting. Imagine your boyfriend being very, very faithful to you. Imagine him giving you princess treatment, buying flowers for you every day, buying you thoughtful gifts, always working with you, always giving you validation and showering you with praise. So revise those memories in a way that think about what you want. And like blend your future and your past together. So, for example, if you had a parent which was not present in your life when you were a child, for example, your father wasn't present in your life when you were a child, and that's why you're having all of these issues with male validation and all of that, then you can actually go back to your past, relive those memories, and revise it in a way that imagine your father being present in your childhood. Imagine him coming to all of your sports events in school, coming to all of the events that happen in your school. Imagine him always being there asking you at the end of the day that how was school. Imagine him at the dinner table. Imagine you guys having all these meaningful, amazing conversations while you were eating dinner. Imagine all of that and revise your memories. And that would really help you to repeat all these good stories in your head. I gave this example of childhood, but you can do it with anything. You can do it with your love life. You can do it with your relationship with money. For example, maybe you worked on a business and it flopped, or maybe you started an account on social media and it flopped, and now you are scared to start again, but you feel so passionate about it. You know that this is going to work this time, but you feel this all this discouragement and self-esteem issues. Then you can actually go back and relieve all those memories and repeat it in such a way that you would just flip the reality. Like, you are just saying all these positive things like, oh, the first time when I started this social media account 2 years ago, it actually worked out really well. I have thousands of followers. I have people texting me all the time. I have brands approaching me. Like, you can actually revise it, but pay attention that you are in this drowsy, sleepy state. I have a guided hypnosis as well. I will link it down in the description box if you want to do that. But you can actually listen to anything on YouTube, anything with calm music, and it would just teleport you to your past. And it would be so easy for you to imagine everything vividly, like feel everything. Like if you are feeling your boyfriend holding your hand, then feel it. Like, and if you're imagining your boyfriend hugging you, then imagine that. Imagine his arms wrapping around your body. Imagine the warmth. Imagine everything vividly and in tiny details. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you, this works. This works, and you would feel so amazing. It would improve your self concept so much. It would also improve your anxiety, and it would heal you, to be honest. I think this hypnosis thing happens a lot in therapy as well, and therapists do this. You can actually do it to yourself as well. You can actually search up Marissa Pier. Like, she is a very famous therapist. She actually therapizes celebrities, and she is so good. And if you go onto her profile, she has a lot of hypnosis, and she literally guides you to like lie down, and she does all this hypnosis technique where you would go back to your childhood and you would relive all the memories, and you can actually revise everything. You know what I mean? So you can go there as well, because she is a certified therapist. But still, I would like to say that if you are suffering from a lot, then you should seek professional help. I am no therapist. Yes, I come from a medical background, but I'm not a therapist, okay? And so I think you should contact a therapist and seek professional help if you think everything is getting so bad. So this is all I wanted to say about telling yourself good stories and how to relive your trauma and revise it in such a way that it would really help you in your future. These things and your childhood trauma, the stories that you tell yourself, the words that you speak to yourself, everything is interlinked with your future life. Everything is interlinked with what you are trying to manifest in your life. So, everything is related. It all works hand in hand. That's what I'm trying to say. I know that this information really resonated with you and is going to help you a lot in your future. So yes, please share this video with other people as well that you know are going to get helped by this information. I'll be back with another cool video very, very soon. Till then, happy manifesting.